Welcome, everyone, to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stay. Lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Pulls and fires complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Back to throw, it's Morton. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He might want another play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense did fall on that loose football, but it won't matter much as they turn it over on downs.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the option. Now the pitch. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Great job by the back on the option. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Morton. With the catch, it's Douglas. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Catch in the middle. It's Douglas. Gets away from one. He's got space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Now the toss. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The option look. He'll toss it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Salter. Going deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bucks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Now on the option. Hard running there. Really nice Nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
That's the end of the first quarter. Colorado, 14. Texas Tech, 7.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and those third and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To the air, it's Morton. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He's loose. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. The Buffaloes in the hurry-up.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miller. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Inside the 20. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Gives it on the option. Finds some fresh air. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Catch in the middle. It's Joyner. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Now the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it inside the 30. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's going to wrap it up here in the 1st half. Stay tuned. 2nd half not too far away. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Welsh. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Salter. Quarterback adapting. Caught in the backfield, it's Welch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Leaves it with the back. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs. And now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the 3rd play of this drive, 3rd down, they're able to run it, pick up the 1st, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn this thing out.
Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayden. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. On on 4th down, looking for the completion. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play, and in a tight game like...
Throws toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Red Raider. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Salter. Using the quick game. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Calls his own number. They stripped it out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knock him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the 4th quarter, you got to make those plays, get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ball game.
He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Looking deep. Got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Red Raider! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Showing off the arm.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just...
Turning on the Jets! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw it, Salter. Right on the money. Lots of running room. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Looking for more room. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Salter. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's not afraid to go deep. He makes the catch. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
They'll line up to go for 2. Quick pass on the jet motion. It's incomplete as the two-pointer fails, and I guess unless they were concerned about games of chance, there wasn't really a reason to try to do that, but this...